हामी संसारमा निकै अघि बढिराख्दाखेरि इम्पोर्टेन्ट चिजहरू जहिले हामीले बिर्सिएर आउँछौँ त्यो हामीले डेली लाइफमा युज गर्ने कुराहरू स्पेसली खानासँग जोडिएर आज अ वर्ल्ड भिगन डे हो भिगन भनिसकेपछि के हो भन्ने कुरा पनि एकदमै बुझ्न आवश्यकता छ र आजको दिनलाई विशेष गरी यसमा हामीले अवेर हुनको लागि स्पेसली आफूलाई एजुकेट गर्न र हाम्रो चोइसेसले गर्दाखेरि एनिमल राइट्स कतै त्यसलाई ह्याम्पर भइरहेको छ कि छैन सँगसँगै सस्टेनेबल र कम्प्यासनेट चोइसेसहरू कसरी गर्न सकिन्छ त भनेर आजको दिन विशेष गरेर नोभेम्बर 1 वर्ल्ड भिगन डे भनेर मनाइन्छ तर नेपालमा यसको ट्रेन्ड के भइरहेको छ काठमाडौँमा हेर्छौँ भने भिगनिजम हामीले भिगन रेस्टुरेन्ट्सहरू पनि केही ठाउँहरूमा देखिरहेछौँ तर यो भिगन प्र्याक्टिस भने के हो यसको इम्पोर्टेन्स के छ भन्ने कुरा आज हामीले धेरै चर्चा गर्नु छ र यो चर्चा गर्नको लागि हामीसँग आज जोडिँदै हुनुहुन्छ फाउन्डर अफ भिगन डेयरी नेपाल काजल सेतिया काजलजी वेलकम टु गुड मर्निङ नेपाल
Thank you for having me. Namaste.
काजलजी पहिला त तपाईलाई शुभकामना हामी सबैलाई आज वर्ल्ड भिगन डे हो सो आज वर्ल्ड भिगन डे भनिराख्दाखेरि भिगन डे भनिसकेपछि भिगन भने के हो भिगनिजममा जानु भने के हो अनि अहिलेको वर्ल्डमा चाहिँ यसलाई चाहिँ जुन तरिकाले यो एकदम यसको चर्चा आएको छ यो के हो रिजन जस्तो लाग्छ तपाईलाई
म चाहिँ भिगन भएको around 8 years भयो and I went vegan for the animals. I've been vegetarian पहिलादेखि नै बचपनदेखि नै and then 8 years ago when I learned about veganism and like dairy consumption ले कतिको harm गरिरहेछ animals like cows लाई and I was not aware about that अनि जब मलाई थाहा पायो and then I just couldn't consume dairy anymore and that was the only non-vegan products I was consuming and the rest was mostly plant-based. Veganism is actually a lifestyle where we don't use any animal products in our life, not just in our food, but not even in our bags, not going to zoo, not supporting any organization that do animal testing, not using any cosmetics, just my animal testing or animal products using. So it's a concept and it's a lifestyle path where we are choosing to not harm other animals because there's so much of alternative options available and we actually don't need animal products to survive in today's 2023 year ma.
हजुर तपाईले यो भनिराख्दाखेरि भिगनिजमको कुरा गरिराख्दाखेरि एनिमल क्रुअल्टी तर्फलाई अलिकति ध्यानमा दिएर कसरी हामी अलिकति लाइफस्टाइल चोइसेसमा र प्र्याक्टिकल हुन्छ भनेर भनिराख्नु भएको छ विथ टाइम यसको ट्रेन्ड भिगनिजमको ट्रेन्ड नेपालमा तपाईले चाहिँ कसरी देख्नु भएको छ तपाईको आफ्नो कम्पनी पनि छ भिगन डेयरी नेपाल जहाँ तपाईहरुले चाहिँ फुड्स र भिगन अप्सन्सहरु मान्छेलाई दिइराख्दाखेरि चाहिँ यसको पर्चेज कस्तो छ यसमा मान्छेहरुको ट्रेन्ड विथ टाइम कस्तो बढ्या छ जस्तो लाग्छ नेपालमा चाहिँ
So we started हामीले 2018 मा start गरेको when I returned back from Singapore. I was studying there. अनि when I started in 2018, there was just expats like foreigners हरूले मात्रै हाम्रो products consume गरिरहेको थियो and Nepalese was very limited and like you know like only those people who came from abroad and who wanted dairy alternatives or who wanted an option was consuming our products. So very limited customers here. So 18 and 2019 was like that only. There was not much growth. But then with COVID, I think COVID was blessing in disguise for vegans, for growing veganism in Nepal and all around the world, I would say. Because health focused by Paila people would consider veganism and they would relate it with the animal cruelty, but they would not still like like giving up was a bit difficult for them, giving up meat or dairy. But when it came to their own health, it started getting more. They started getting more conscious, our consumers. And COVID, but the trend started growing, and now I would say it's growing in an exponential rate. Now you can see. I'm really glad that now our options are also available with Himalayan Java and cafes like them. That it's widely available throughout Nepal. And the trend is now becoming it's now becoming a normalization, I would say.
हजुर काजलजी अब तपाईले स्वास्थ्यको कुरा अलिकति जोड्नुभयो हैन फेरि डाक्टरहरूले चिकित्सकहरूले चाहिँ के भन्नुहुन्छ भने शरीरमा चाहिने जति पर्याप्त पोषणको लागि चाहिँ माछा मासु पनि खानुपर्छ हैन डेयरी प्रोडक्टहरु जुन एनिमलबाटै आउने डेयरी प्रोडक्टहरु पनि खानुपर्छ पर्याप्त मात्रामा खानुपर्छ अनि मात्रै स्वस्थ हुन्छ भन्ने खालको सन्देश पनि प्रभाव भइरहेको अवस्था छ यो सँगसँगै चाहिँ एनिमल प्रोडक्टहरु युज नगर्ने जुन एउटा अभियानको रूपमा पनि लिन सकियो हैन अब एनिमललाई हार्म हुन्छ त्यो कारणले अरु माध्यमबाट पनि हामीले चाहिँ पोषण पाउन सक्छौं भनेर तपाईहरु लागिरहनु भएको छ यो अलिकति विरोधाभास जस्तो अलिकति यो कस्तो कस्तो बाजिएको जस्तो कुरा देखियो कि यो कसरी प्रश्न पार्नुहुन्छ कि शरीरलाई चाहिने पर्याप्त पोषण चाहिँ एनिमल बाहेकबाट उत्पादन हुने खाद्य सामग्रीहरूमा पनि डेयरी प्रोडक्टहरूमा पनि पाइन्छ भनेर?
Okay, it's how I can explain this is like meat or dairy batter, maybe we'll get the protein and maybe we'll get the calcium, right? That is the only thing that people say, like, or B12 or omega-3 from fish. But what about the other things that we are also getting, like cholesterol? We are getting microplastics from fish. We are getting heart diseases, cancers, all these things that starting from dairy, from meat. You think only bujako chaina consumers, like, I mean, like doctors say like we need meat for protein, we need calcium, but like they also not say like there are other side effects of having these products also. So when I started vegan dairy, we a lot of people started saying like, what about our B12, what about omega-3? So we launched like fish-free omega-3, which is made of algae. And algae butter, algae is the freshest form of omega, and ત્યાં butter fish ले खाएर fish ले मारेर त्यसको fish oil बनाउँछ. That's how it's consumed. Protein also, we don't need protein from plant-based, from animal-based. We have a whole range of plant-based foods from where we can get high amount of protein, like tofu, soybeans, ani के भन्छ हाम्रो गेडागुडी. We are so rich in dal and chawal and like all these like beans and legumes. From there we can get our protein. B12 is something which is a bit difficult, so for that we have launched a product called Nutritional Yeast, and also it's available in supplements also. But it's a Nutritional Yeast is like kind of a seasoning. You can just put like a spoon of it on top of foods, and then you can get like with 1 spoon you can get the daily B12 requirement. So options zarur cha, alternative options zarur cha, which is not going to harm us that much compared to the animal-based food ले जति harm गरिरहेछ हाम्रो bodyमा. त्यसैले like worldwide trend, if तपाईले हेर्नुहुन्छ now, a lot of people, a lot of places, a lot of people are like cutting down their meat and dairy intake. In US, like if you go to a department store, you'll see more vegan milk options than milk options now, because the trend is there. We can see, we can feel that by not having dairy, we don't get bloated, we don't have lactose intolerant issues, we don't get acne. There's so many side effects. Okay? So यो सबै education चाहिँ अलिक यहाँ नेपालमा we have to aware people.
हजुर,
there are side effects.
हजुर, तपाईले भन्नुभयो कि सप्लिमेन्ट छ, अप्सन्सहरु छ, स्वास्थ्यलाई राखेपछि अहिले मान्छेहरु आफ्टर पेन्डेमिक चाहिँ अलिक केयरफुल पनि भएको छ आफ्नो स्वास्थ्यलाई लिएर, के खाने के नखाने भनेर. जस्तै युएस को अप्सन कुरा जोड्नुभयो, युनाइटेड स्टेट्समा डेफिनेटली देयर आर लट्स अफ अप्सन्स. तर जब हामी नेपालको कुरा गर्छौं, हामीले खासै धेरै अप्सन नै भेटाइ हुँदैनौं. डेरी त हामीले जति पनि डेरी प्रोडक्सन हाउसेसहरु देखिरा हुन्छौं, तर भेगन डेरी भनेर नै हामीले पाइराके हुँदैन. भेगन अप्सन्स खोज्नै जानुपर्छ, अनि मात्र बल्ल तल्ल के एकदमै लिमिटेड अप्सनमा बल्ल केही चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ के अप्सन पाउँछौं. जस्तै भेगन डेरी नेपाल छ. कतै न कतै यो पनि मान्यता छ कि भेगन हुनु इज यु हैव टु बी वेल्दी इनफ टु बी भेगनिजम भन्ने कुरामा चाहिँ हाउ यु टेक इट. नेपालको यो अहिलेको कन्टेक्स्टमा यो पनि एउटा ठुलो च्यालेन्ज छ. यो च्यालेन्जलाई चाहिँ कसरी हेर्नु भएको छ?
So mostly, Andrew, I would say majority of our products that we are selling is not a necessity. The only necessity product that we are selling is omega-3 fish oil and B12 supplements. Apart from that, the other products is just a luxury. If you want this luxury in your life, if you want this if you can spend money for these products, that we can have. But majority of vegans don't need this. If you can cook garma, it's a whole food plant-based diet that we want to consume. So which is like rice, which is legumes, which is dal, and like rich in like beans, like kidney beans, chickpeas. Then we need to have a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits. And if we have a mixture of all these things, then we can. It's not expensive. Cooking at home, a plant-based food is not expensive at all. Even if you go to a restaurant, then when you see like a difference between a veg and a chicken or a pork, so veg is always cheaper than the others. So it's actually, I mean, it shows that it's a bit expensive, and the reason why the products are expensive, which is plant-based milk and other things, is because you mass produce because mass consumption ko lagi chaina mancharu. Once we see mass consumption ko lagi cha, once we see there's a demand, and once we start a factory, once we have that much of amount of consumers in Nepal or in any region for that matter, the product price reduces automatically. And that's why in the US, the price of plant-based milk and the price of के भन्छ oat milk is pretty much similar. The green premium is kind of negligible, but here the green premium of like a sustainable product and a plant-based and an animal-based product is so different, so high that we are not getting subsidies from the government also to make it like much cheaper. So yeah, your product is also very sustainable. As we were just talking about sustainability, the product is very sustainable. The government needs to do some work in giving companies like us and other companies more subsidies. And once we have that, we can make whatever products, whatever luxury products that I'm calling right now, we can make that also pretty affordable and make them to general mass, available to general mass.
हजुर काजलजी, अब तपाईले सिङ्गापुरमा पढ्दा पढ्दै चाहिँ त्यो सोच आयो र सुरु गर्नुभयो सायद हैन। अब अमेरिकाको केही उदाहरण दिनुभयो, युरोपियन मुलुकहरूको डेभलप कन्ट्रीहरूको उदाहरण दिनुभयो। नेपाल जस्तो मुलुकमा चाहिँ नेपालमा विभिन्न तथ्याङ्कहरूले विभिन्न अध्ययनहरूले देखाउँछन् कि नेपालीहरूलाई चाहिँ पर्याप्त पोषण पुगिरहेको छैन, बच्चादेखि वृद्धसम्म भन्ने तथ्याङ्कहरू आउँछन्। सायद यो चेतनाको कमीले पनि हुन सक्छ कि चाहिँ एनिमल बाहेकको प्रोडक्टले पनि स्वस्थ रहन सकिन्छ भनेर। नेपाल जस्तो मुलुकमा चाहिँ यो तपाईले सुरु गरिरहेको व्यवसाय अथवा यसको फाइदाबारे जनचेतना जगाउनको लागि सबैलाई थाहा दिनको लागि चाहिँ कतिको च्यालेन्ज छ हैन, र कोही चाहिँ यस बारेमा जानकारी लिन चाहन्छन् अथवा यो बारेमा थाहा नभएकाहरूलाई तपाईको तर्फबाट केही सन्देश पनि?
Education हो मेन त। Once we have educated youth, once we have educated के भन्छ citizens, then telling people about this is very easy, but telling uneducated people about what we are doing, why we have to switch our plates to plant-based, why is it good for our body, why is it good for our planet, why is it really good for, why is it like, why we should save an animal, because they feel exactly like us. There's no difference. If you have dogs at your home, if you look at their eyes and if you look at the eyes of a goat or a cow or a chicken, it's exactly same. They all want love, they all want freedom. So this is a message. It's just about perception. And the thing is, once we have educated youth, it's much easier to tell them about it, much easier to explain them why veganism is the future, why plant-based food we should be consuming more, and reduce or limit our animal-based food को consumption.
हुन्छ काजलजी, तपाईले यो महत्त्वपूर्ण जानकारी दिनुभयो, त्यसको लागि धेरै धन्यवाद। यो समय र संवादको लागि तपाईलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much.